Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked.
The whole thing is it's not even exotic. It's actually to be expected when you really think about it. When a male gets to a place where he got a trick off with his wife, and when he has to give up his position to the woman, we at the end. Because now you paying her to be with you, you tricking with your own wife, right? And you done gave up your man position, which is the only thing you have in the side of the Most High. This is the Most High, the man, the woman, and the children, right? Now you done gave up your position to her just to have a woman by your side. You done got to the point where you got to pay her to be with you and give up your position at the same time. If that ain't the end, I don't know what is. And it really is to be expected, Remnant. We have to look at these men on the internet, right, who are catering to what they see women wanting so they can have a woman, right? And if you done got to that place, you done totally lost, right?
Stay tuned, y'all. She going in though, for real. Just keep listening.
Right? But it's to be expected, right? Because what else you gonna do, right? Because what these women are telling you they want, the bag and a man to give them the whole position, all the position. They want to be the head of everything, and you gonna give it to them. Well, you deserve everything you get from that. If she go cheat on you, you gonna accept it because you gonna take responsibility because it's your fault. Really?
You a clown.
Really, you all the way there. So now the bride can go. I'm sorry, Lord. Now she can go. She can have your money, right? She done got the position of the whole household. Not that she's taking care of the house. Now she the head.
Dang.
You done went from the woman taking care of the whole household to now she the head of the household. Now she can go sleep with another.
And guess what, family? I done seen it happen so many times. The woman just take over and take her position. And these weak men allow it to happen. It can't happen unless they allow it to happen. But it's sad because how do you have a successful relationship with a woman when respect is not present? The answer is you can't.
Man too. And it's your fault. What's going to happen when you can't give her the 50,000 no more?
And they do go out and sleep with other men.
It's your fault, right? What's going to happen when you decide you are the man of the household? It's your fault. Now you done lost that woman and everybody else that's following you, right? Because it's your fault. Well, we'll take responsibility then with your manless self, with your little boy self, right? With your male self, right? Because we remnant over here. We know the positions over here. It's the Most High, the man, the woman, and the children. Period. Right?
If you have any questions about that, you can simply go to Corinthians 11:3, I believe it is. And it says that the husband is the head of his wife. So if they Bible told, they say they good Christian women, they say they love the Lord, they say they love their husband, then they need to be following what the Lord has prescribed for us. Man is the head of his wife and his household.
And when we see somebody out there on the internet and they're coming with something else, you shouldn't even trip off of it. It should be expected because this is the time of that. If this is what them women on the internet is expecting and them other women that's following them and them other men that want to give them what they want, then you ain't a remnant.
By the way, this is a side note. I'm not 100% sure who Remnant is. I'm not affiliated with them or Remnant, or I'm assuming that they have some type of church group or church. I'm not affiliated with them either.
Have a wife.
Wow.
But she's speaking facts.
And you gonna give up your manhood too. And you gonna go let her sleep with some other dudes too, or women, or whatever she want to do, because it's your fault, because you ain't man enough. Maybe you need to raise her money on up, right? Maybe you need to do something, right? Because that manhood is sure enough lacking. But our women out there, they'll see it eventually. because they gonna feel like you ain't man enough after a while.
They ain't gonna have no desire. They gonna be like,
bro, you are not a man, right? Because when that man show up and they actually see it, they gonna be like, dang, right? It's gonna be tantalizing, which it should be, right? Don't nobody want no boy that's gonna give them everything and do everything they want them to do and everything they say, because after a while it's gonna get boring.
Thank you.
That's right.
Right? After a while, they gonna want to stop being with their son and be with a goddamn man.
Woo! She said something powerful. She said one day she gonna stop wanting to be with her son and be with a man, and that's a fact. I talk about this all the time. I say this all the time. What relationship can you have where respect is present and that relationship can be successful? It can't be. Men, we have to be men again. We have to take up our leadership roles. All that soft shit trying to do everything to please a woman. Stop focusing on trying to do everything to please her and be a man. That'll suffice. That's what you do. You take your focus off doing everything to please her because you really can't. You really can't. And that ain't really what she want. She don't want you to do everything for her, do everything you say, move. They hate that. Sometimes they think they want it, and then when they get it, they be like, oh, this cat's so soft. They talking to their girls, this guy, he let me do whatever. He let me say whatever. And he run, and every time I tell him to get up, ooh, girl, it's no challenge there. None. And the reason is because she's dominating you, and she wants to be dominated by you. I mean, we see it all the time. Like sometimes these women in these relationships, your sister, your cousin, your homegirl, they'll end up with niggas who ain't shit, but niggas who are masculine. Niggas that can dominate them, right? Men that ain't gonna take their shit. He ain't even got to have no job sometime. Believe it or not, I mean, somebody gonna probably get in the comment section and say, I'm talking shit. I ain't saying what's real, but we see it every day. Look at the men you choose. Look at the men that you complain about. Look at the men that you spend the best years of your life with. They don't be shit. But they don't take your shit neither. But then she'll leave. She'll make up her mind after 10, 15 years. After she done had 3 kids, she'll meet a so-called, quote unquote, good man. And he up there trying to be in full service to her and her children. And the relationship lasts for 8 months. And she been saying all along she want a good man. Women don't know what the hell they want. So stop focusing on, like I said, trying to keep something happy, an entity happy that don't understand what even really makes them happy, and focus on being a man. That's what you do. Focus on your purpose. Be driven. That's what you do. Instead of focusing on all this soft shit, because look, she made a great point. She said in here, I think more than once, she said it's the end. You know you at the end then. And what she meant by that is that when you become that type of male, this soft, always doing whatever, allowing a woman to dominate you, allowing her to lead you and lead the household, you put yourself on a clock until she wakes up one day and say, I can't deal with this no more. Or she starts messing with another guy, cheating with another guy, because she don't have nothing to challenge her. You're not even a challenge for her in the least, because you've become a clown to her. And you know what? She wants to be dominated. She wants a masculine man to lead her. It's in her nature to be like that. It is. Even the ones that consider themselves to be dominant, which a lot of you guys go out and choose these old fake pseudo-dominant women, which for me, I can't even deal with no woman who even considered dominating me as a man. I ain't going. I can't be dominated by no woman, and no man can function well in an environment where he's being dominated by anybody, because the way he's made to dominate. He's made to subdue, to rule over things. That's in a man's nature. And so he doesn't function well under conditions that are not conducive to him being at the head. And y'all need to understand that. As men, these men walking around, tricking, blowing a bag. Look at these NBA players. Look at these clowns blowing a bag, setting up women who are washed up, regular, normal ass women. Like, for me, I'm never gonna trick. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if I did trick, it wouldn't be on no regular ass chick. But my big brother made an excellent point. He said these guys don't have any male figures. They didn't have any fathers. They didn't have that uncle, that granddad, that cousin, that play-ass cousin to get in their ear and say, this is what it is. This is how you deal with women. So they out bumping their heads, making a fool out of themselves, clowning themselves, doing everything, blowing her back. Man, you think a woman respect that? As soon as you ain't got no money no more, she's gone, bruh. Don't you know that? As soon as the bag is gone, she's gone. Because she never really liked you. And she probably 9 times out of 10 was fucking with another cat anyway. You know what I'm saying? Who don't got the bag. So having that father figure, that uncle, that male mentor, and that helps a lot along the way when you learning how to deal with women and relationships and marriage and family is extremely important. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to an important fact that we as men have to take up our roles, understand our roles. These are God-given roles. And at the end of the day, if we don't take up the role, the proper role, then things don't flow the way that they're supposed to. Things fall apart. You know what I'm saying? You should want to be that. Because to be honest with you, women look at our role and see it as a greater role. They don't see their roles. That's why they're trying to do what we do. But she has one of the greatest roles, bro. She the cornerstone of the house, of the household, of the family. You know what I'm saying? She's got an extremely important job to do with our children, with the nation, with our future. And we're covering to her. And that's why we're supposed to be at the head. But all this clown BS that's going on, bruh, we got to do better. All this simping, all this soft guy mentality, bro, we got to do better. We need to take up our roles. But if you made it this far, man, I appreciate you taking the time. If you enjoyed this content, if you enjoy any of our content, I'd appreciate if you give us a like. If you're not a part of our family, hit the subscribe button and join the Young Black and Wealthy family. And then go into our description and join us on all platforms. Don't forget to get a family a hug from me, because family is very important. And call whoever you need to call so that you can work out your differences, your loved ones, your friends, because life is short. God bless. I'll see y'all in the next video.